Hi guys, this is Gemini Empress once again, back with another card reading spread. Sorry about, my messy table. We're here to find out who has a crush on you. So really meditate and pick pile 1 or pile 2 or pile 3 and let's go. Okay, sorry for my messy room. It's okay. For those of you who pick pile 1, we have the Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, and we have the 7 of Pentacles, and then we also have, wait, my room's such a mess. Wait, I'll get into these messages soon. The Hierophant. So instantly I'm getting someone, could be a Taurus. Someone's going to change your life. They're really traditional. They want someone who can have this family long-term success with, even marriage even. Someone who they can celebrate with. I feel like you're going to meet them at a party or a social gathering. They're probably someone who likes to party, someone who really, really, really likes getting down and having fun, someone who's willing to invest in you, but they sometimes have a bit of doubt. They're kind of like, is this worth investing? Because I kind of like being single, but at the same time, I'm getting old. I'm getting an old vibe. Like, this person's older than you, and they're kind of thinking, I'm getting old now. I need to settle down. And I feel like they're looking at you as a person they want to have a marriage with, commitment with, have a long-term family success with. Because we also have, let me try and move this up. My table's so messy. We have Peace. We have Milk and Honey. We have Yin and Yang, and we have Soulmates. Oh, this is a perfect one, guys. There's someone who you might meet them at a party, they might like to party a lot. I don't see this as a third party situation. There's someone who's very traditional. They want the long-term commitment, marriage, happy family with money. There's someone who really works hard. They're always working 24/7 and they're willing to put the work into you, to getting to know you. They have good intentions because they're very peaceful, laid back. They're not the type of person who likes drama or fights or confrontation. They just like to go with the flow. There's someone who really works hard for their money and they're going to be rich. I feel like they're going to be rich someday, but that's a random message. You don't need to know about that. You just really need to know who your crush is. There's someone who's hardworking, parties a lot, kind of likes to party, or you're going to meet them through a party, but they are very traditional. They like marriage. They're older than you, but they like to, they want to settle down. They've had their time to, like, probably play in the field, and they want to settle down. They see you as that person to have that with. But they're very easygoing. They like peace. They don't like conflict. They like money. They like the finer things in life. I can totally see them wanting to, like, be a businessman of some sort. They like finances. They like luxury. They don't like living a typical casual life. They want this, but they want you to be like a power couple. They don't want you to, like, they don't want to have like a normal life. They want to be rich, and they're willing to put the work in to do that. I feel like you guys have so many similarities. They're like the yang. They're the yin to your yang, or you're the yang to their yin. You guys fit perfectly, very complementary, and you guys are soulmates. We have soulmates. You guys are definitely soulmates. So this guy or girl seems really promising, Any advice we have for those who pick pile 1? We have heart chakra. Love is in the heart of the matter. Your heart is centered within your physical, being attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by perfect protection guidance. Yeah, so what I'm getting is it's safe to love this person. And breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release all patterns. So yeah, this person really likes you. Maybe you make them a bit anxious. Maybe they feel like they feel safe with you. They feel like you're someone who they can trust, to be with long term. But they might not even approach you. They might be shy type, kind of observant like, but they want this. They look at the long term. They plan ahead. But breathe. If you're worried, if they like me or not, they do. So just calm down and just let the love flow. Let it happen naturally. Don't force anything. Because you guys are soulmates and you guys are yin to the yang. You guys have a lot in common. If it's meant to be, it will happen naturally. You won't have to force it. So if you feel like you have to force something, this reading's not for you. It's going to flow. All right? So take several breaths. Maybe you make them nervous. They're intimidated by your beauty or whatever, But that's a good pile, number 1. Okay, so pile number 2. We have The High Priestess, 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Emperor. And we also have, let's see if this can fit. Let me push this up a bit. We have Here and Now, High Power, Deeper Knowing, Regeneration, and we have, oh, another one. We have Poised. You guys have like one extra card than pile 1. Don't tell pile 1, yeah? So yeah, High Priestess. The person who has a crush on you sees you as very intuition. Oh, they are very intuitive. They really are deep thinkers. They withhold a lot. They're withholding their emotion for you. They're not someone who jumps into things easily. They really take the time to have sacred knowledge. They're all trying to make their intuition in regards to you, and they feel like you'd be the perfect person to have a crush on. But they could also be like seeing you as like a divine feminine and whatnot. They see you as like destined, something deeper. I don't think it's superficial reasons like, oh, he or she's pretty. I feel like it's something deeper, you know? There's someone who's really like, I feel like this, sorry, I can't, what am I doing? I feel like there's someone who's really hardworking and persevering. Like they want to pursue you, but they feel like maybe it's not even the right time, but they're trying to slowly but gradually. I know it's wands and wands is fast energy, but I feel like they kind of defensive about their feelings. That they try to like withhold it. Oh, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that they really like you, but they try to pretend not to. They withhold this knowledge because they feel like, I don't know if I should come out right now and tell them I like them. I should kind of keep it to myself. But they're very defensive about their emotions. And also what I'm getting is they're looking at the, sorry, dry hands once again. They're looking at the long term, and they're saying that I could actually have a journey with this person, but they don't want to admit it because they're kind of like defensive. As I said, we have the Emperor. They could be an Aries, but they don't have to be. And there's someone who's a bit egotistical. Like they would probably let their ego get in the way first because they're too afraid to admit their feelings for you. They want to withhold that. So they're kind of letting pride get the best of them. So it says here and now. So they're kind of thinking in their mind. I think they're stuck in two decisions. They're thinking, should I tell them how I feel now? Or should I just, not, I feel like they need to, but they won't. I feel like they're going to try and let their ego take a side and kind of like, they're trying to plan, they don't know what to do. They're kind of like stuck in the middle. There's the past, there's the future. They're kind of indecisive. They're kind of fighting their demons, but because they don't want to be vulnerable, they're withholding their emotions. They're being defensive because of their ego, but they're looking at the long term, and they realize that this connection that they have with you is much more deeper. And they feel like, if I let my ego get the best of me, I might lose this person. So I don't really know what I want to do. They're fighting their demons. They feel like that you're destined to be with them. There's like a higher power that's making them gravitate towards you. There's someone who believes that they're like destined to be with you, so they're kind of like, oh my god, I feel like this is much more deeper than I thought. They have sacred knowledge about this. I feel like there's someone who believes in the twin flame and the soulmate kind of relationship. You may not know it now, but they feel like they feel drawn to you and they don't even know why. They might not even be into that, but they just feel drawn to you. They don't know why. But then the process of growing, so I feel like in their mind, they think it's not even the right time to tell you, so they're not going to. But they're also a bit egotistical. They need some growing up to do. That's what I'm telling you guys. That's what I think. They just need some growing up to do. They're not really emotionally mature enough yet, but they have the feelings and they believe you're the one. But they just need to grow first. And maybe you've helped them grow, but they still need more growing to do. We also have poised. So there's someone who on the outside, they may present themselves to be, classy, or they have their things together. But deep down, they're just a mess. They're trying to grow, they're fighting their demons. And we have overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So once they get over this demon, of ego and not growing and immaturity, they will come to you. They feel like they're destined to be with you, and they're trying to be very classy about it, very poised, very, very logical, very intelligent about it. But deep down, they're like fighting their demons. They're looking at the long term. They're thinking she's the one or he's the one. But right now, they need some growing up to do. Ego's there, defensive there, hiding their feelings. And we have assertiveness. The situation can be healed gently with love as requested, yet there also need to be a sense of strength, truth, and whatnot. So one of you or both of you kind of need to develop that self-love and that courage in you. He or she lacks the courage to say these things to you, so they need to be a bit more assertive when the time is right. They feel like it's not the right time because they haven't grown and they lack this courage. So yeah, that's the type of person who has a crush on you. It's a bit deeper than I expected, but okay. That's it for pile number 2. And at last we have pile 3. So I'm going to try and make this quick, guys, because, I don't like making my readings long. I will start to, but right now I just don't have the time to. We have, oops, yeah. Is this even the right order? I don't even know. But we have Knight of Wands, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Swords, King of Cups. We also have By the Book, Observer, Message in a Bottle, New Life. So the person that has a crush on you is very passionate. There could be a fire sign or an earth sign or an air sign or a water sign. They could be any sign. Very general. They're very passionate about you. Something tells me they're a bit of like someone who really likes sex. Sorry, I'm just getting that message. But they really are passionate about you. They want a new start and they want it to start soon. But at the same time, there's someone who kind of they don't have any burdens right now and they're not juggling. I get player vibes, but they're not. I feel like they're the type of guy who just came out of their player ways. They're no longer a juggler. I feel like they're a reformed kind of person who used to be a bit of a player, but they're very passionate. But they're still fighting their demons, a bit similar to pile 2. They're fighting their demons. There's someone who always feels a bit of, kind of like stuck. They feel like they want to do the right thing. They're one of those people who are really good to the core. They're such a good heart, good intentions, but they haven't always been good in the past. They haven't always been the best type of person, so they're trying to reform. So they feel kind of stuck fighting their little demons, but they're gonna like eventually come out of it. But they're very compassionate, very loving. They have a lot of emotion for you. It's just about going about it is a bit awkward. They try to do things by the book, so they're not like naughty, but they're kind of naughty. We have 11, They want to try and do things right, so they feel like marrying you one day or getting to know you, taking their sweet time. Even though they want to come to you closely, they still want it to be the way it's supposed to be, courting you, pursuing you, doing things right. But they want to observe you. There's someone who observes you. You might not even know they have a crush on you. They're very shy. There's someone who, even though they probably had like player tendencies back in the day, they're really shy when it comes to women and when it comes to you. Or they like to observe you to make sure they don't make stupid mistakes. They don't want to fall in love and then get hurt. So they're kind of like, let me take my time, be by the book, take things slow in order to have something strong. They want to send you intuitive messages. That's what I'm getting. There's someone who maybe believes in these things, but they don't know why they're thinking like this. They see as you as a fresh start, like having a new life. Like they don't want to live the same way they've lived in the past. They want something new. They want to start afresh. They want to do things right this time. They've had a past. Now they're coming out of burdens and juggling. They don't want to have multiple people anymore. They're very passionate about you, but they're fighting their demons. They're going to come out of it because they really like you. They really, really, really like you, and they want to do things right. They don't want to be a player. They want to observe you and really get to know you before they commit to you or do anything like that. And they want to really be sending you some sort of intuitive messages, and they want a fresh new start with you because they feel like with you it's like a whole new start. It's like, oh, I have my life together again. I feel like I'm a whole different person right now. They want to reform themselves before they come to you, but they have some demons to fight. The advice we have is changing direction. Changes that you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and guidance. You're protected now in your future, so follow your path. They see you as their path. By being with you, they're following their path. They're guided to you, and they want to change their ways so that they can be with you. It also has spread your wings. Do not hold back right now. Timing's perfect. So they're trying so hard to fix their ways so that they can be with you because they feel like right now is the right time. Not right now, but right now is the time. It's the time for them to change because they're probably getting older and realizing that, yeah, I'm not a kid anymore. I want to do what's right. I want to be with so and so. So that's an okay pile 3. I'm so sorry it's so brief. It's just I never really get the time and I always rush these things. I'm going to start doing a lot more longer videos when I finish my studies. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.